Ah,
Yeah.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
what's up, man?
Oh,
How are you,
How are you,
brother?
man?
good, good. My name's Max McGee, CBS Baltimore. First of all, guys, thank you for your time.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Glad to be here.
All right, so Max, I'm gonna start with you, man. Not only because you have the same name as me, but
Is it? Are you just Max, or is it short for something?
I'm just Max.
Yeah, me too, man.
My mom and dad were super lazy. They didn't do the Maximilian or anything. All right, so you play a character who's starting a new family in a mostly black section in LA, right? And we won't give too much away for the episode, but let's just say for tonight's episode, you get involved in the community. What can we expect in the first of two episodes of The Neighborhood tonight?
So we're ending our season tonight. This was supposed to be the two of the three episodes of a 3-episode arc, but we got cut short in our very last episode due to everything that's happening. So we have these two really fun episodes where my character has a near-death experience right outside of our houses. He's almost run over by a car, and he petitions the community to get a speed bump put in. And it sort of ignites his sense of civic duty, and he decides to run for city council. And in the second episode, we get to meet the current city councilman, who's played by Wayne Brady, and who he's going to be running against.
All right. Well, see, you gave out most of the information. I was going to execute the tease here for Cedric. All right. So, Cedric, throughout your career, right, you name the platform, you've been on it, man. So we've seen you in the big screen, we've seen you everywhere. So when you were first approached with the idea for The Neighborhood, I want to know what was your reaction to the idea, and what was the idea pitched to you to say, okay, I got to sign up for this. This is going to be a dynamic duo to sign up with Max Greenfield.
I signed up for
I
Cedric.
think yeah, it was a build for sure. It was the kind of idea that when it first happened, I wasn't quite understanding what they wanted to accomplish with the show. It was kind of written from a different perspective. But as I kind of again got with the creator Jim Reynolds, and we were able to kind of talk about what I felt like the show would be all about. Gentrification is something that we've seen in so many wonderful neighborhoods where the idea of people who lived in a neighborhood and kind of have it, and then all of a sudden it starts to be people are moving in and changing the texture of it, and making it bigger, and you see the Starbucks and the Whole Foods and the malls and whatever, just kind of changes what used to be this kind of community energy. And so I said, oh, that's kind of going on really around so many places in America. That's what got me excited about the show. Of course, we put together this amazing cast, and Max is a joy to work with, funny, creative, sincere about his character, and wanted to bring something to it each week. And so that's why I feel like we hit the laugh points, and then we hit the sincere points, and so therefore it gives the show a great quality, and you get a real hearty laugh because of that, because you buy into the emotional aspect of the characters.
I've been following both of your careers for so long, and I just started getting into the show, and it's fantastic. This is a question for both of you guys. You both have this unbelievable chemistry on the show. Is that something that came naturally to you guys, because you guys make it look so easy?
I think so. I think everybody on the show has a real similar sense of work, of just how they approach the work on the show. And I think Cedric and I had definitely a similar approach, and I think that's led to a real easy, organic chemistry that we have. I think we're both looking to make it funny, and we know that so much goes into that. There's nobody who's sort of, we're both just trying to tell the story and make the scenes pop as much as they can. And there's just very little ego involved, and we have a good time because of that. And Cedric is really wonderful as the number one on the show, and bringing everyone, not only just me, but everyone together. And it really sets the stage for just a very comfortable working environment, and a loose working environment. And I think that's what you see on screen. And I think one of the reasons why the people respond to the show so much is you can tell, like, everybody's having fun.
Cedric, that's got to make you
Yeah.
feel good to hear that.
Yeah, definitely. I think again, you're doing you do a subject, especially that has any kind of racial tones to them, in the sense that it's black and white and who belongs where and why are you in my neighborhood and all of that. And we had to build that tension up in the first, season to get people to understand it's a real thing. But when you have built-in prejudice against someone for whatever reason that you have them, you have no idea like who they are as a person, and then you finally get a chance to start to meet them and know them. This is when you can allow yourself to realize that you can pull down all of these kind of curtains and veils that you have that stops you from being friendly with a neighbor just because they're different than you. And so I think that that's what the show's all about. We try to create that in the atmosphere, and everybody, is pros. So many people on this show come from other great TV environments, and they came with a professional attitude to work. And so we take that and we have a good time with it from every week.
Guys, I appreciate it. He's Max Greenfield and Cedric the Entertainer joining us on
Yeah.
WJZ. You can catch them tonight at 8 o'clock right here on CBS for The Neighborhood. Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Max.
WJZ, that's hard. It's your boy.
Guys, have a good one.
Thanks, man.